Hello and welcome to the No Structure Podcast. My name is Matt, and with me, as always, is Zero. Fucks. Zero, how are you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm
Friday?
ready to go, man. I'm ready to go.
Awesome.
Yeah, I just dude, like I woke up super early today
Mm-hmm.
after drinking a lot last night and I was just like, man. And then I ended up eating more in the like I just ate a shit ton of food in the morning. I just like took a nap again for like 2 hours. It was amazing, man.
Awesome. Love to hear it. Well, for today's episode, we are going to be doing a couple puppies for you guys. I'm going to go ahead and drop us into the room real quick and get that started.
Yeah, we were supposed to stream yesterday, man, but honestly, I was kind of busy when you were free, but this is redemption for us.
Yes, sir. This is it. $100,000 draft coming today.
Yeah, the rooms were getting kind of weird last night, man. Or not last night, but like last, I guess, afternoon.
Yes. Stars is in here. You know Stars, right?
Yeah.
Mike Rob, welcome. Good to see you.
Well, dude, honestly, it was just the one gamer. Just the one gamer. I wasn't blocking properly.
That's right. We are drafting out of the 3-hole for this first one. I think it's going to be pretty simple first pick here, but we'll see if anything crazy happens.
That's a crazy name. Clutch Gene Strong. I've never seen that before. Clutch Gene Strong.
Pretty cool name.
All right, so man, 103. Okay, I like
Pretty
that.
simple, right? It's one of those first three no matter what.
It's Jamar no matter what.
Even if Gibbs is on the board.
Well, anytime you can get 360 targets over the last 2 years, you gotta do it.
It's true. Don't overthink it.
Well,
Go to the board view.
when you can get Jamar Chase, who's tied to Joe Burrow, who has like other like, yeah, I'm not gonna say Chase Brown is amazing, but he's, I guess, fine enough. Like he's actually a perfect running back to have, I think, with the Bengals because like he's not that good, but he is kind of like fast and stuff and shifty. So it's kind of, I actually think he does probably help, the offense overall, not just himself. So,
Oh yeah.
and then you got T Higgins, and then you got like a couple other wide receiver threes. So there's like enough there, and I think like Gesicki's fine. So it's just like they have enough there. That it's if it was just Jamar, he could still cook, obviously, but there's just enough there to make it so like you kind of have to, give everyone respect.
Yeah, I agree. It's a nice offense.
Yeah, even like I mean, like people were hyping up like Jawan Jennings, and it's like, I don't know, man. Like if anything, like he helps Kyler, I guess, but like by how much? Like, would I lower anyone in my rankings because of Jawan Jennings signing there? Obviously not. Like, do you lower Addison because of Naylor being there? Do you lower JJ? Do you lower Hawk? And it's like stuff like that. It's like, yeah. I mean, do I raise Kyler because of Jawan Jennings either? I mean, also, it's like, no. I mean, maybe, I mean, he's expensive enough. Like, I mean, you want to raise him 5 spots? Like, what's the difference? You only take Kyler when you have a stack anyway. So what if he was 5 ahead or 5 behind? You're gonna take your stack, stuff like that. But I think Jamar Chase and Burrow stack is fun as fuck if you can get it, man.
Oh yeah.
I've seen people pulling it up to 51, but I like to get it at the value.
For sure. You just got to be patient. If you're going to draft in volume, might as well just, push it. And every once in a while, he'll slip through the cracks and get yourself some Chase Burrow and be on your way.
And once he slips through the cracks, as long as he gets by the Chase Brown team, dude.
Yeah.
You can push him up, you can push him back around to 75.
Exactly. I think I got that one BBM. I have to go back and look. It's either a BBM or a puppy, but I did get that, and that was I was pretty happy about that.
It's a good start.
It was a good day. It was a good day in the office. Or good day at the office. In the office and at the office. If we're gonna get technical.
Yeah.
What do you like here? Chase, would you do the Chase Brown, Jamar Chase thing?
It's fine. I just don't really. I would do it sometimes, but I don't know. I'd rather just do
Rice or Bowers.
Rice or Bowers. Yeah. I think I like pushing to see if Bowers comes back because he still does come back. And
okay, let's do Rice.
Worst case we get Jeremiah Love or Nico or Jacobs or AJ Brown. Like that's cool too.
That's fine.
I'm just saying because I got overweight Bowers even in post draft, pushing him to the third round. So do I really want 30% in the second round, or do I want 13% in the third round? Obviously I want 13% in the third round. I don't see how.
Okay, what do you like?
I like Love, man.
Yeah.
I don't see how he affects Addison from. I mean, I don't see.
He's gonna play big slot, right? Isn't that don't you kind of see him as maybe the big slot?
I mean, he could play X too, but I don't know, man. It's just
X and big slot.
I just have a hard time. Look, if you're talking about redraft leagues, I'm not even interested in Addison in redraft leagues. Well, I am maybe as a spot start. If I had because his ceiling is high, but he's not his floor is not very dependable. The reason we like him for best ball, which doesn't change with Jennings, is he makes big plays, he scores touchdowns, he scores explosive plays. So do I care if he gets 8 less targets on the season? I don't care because we've seen him out spike JJ in the same game. So how would Jennings affect that? And I have a hard time. If the team needs explosive plays and the team needs to score, it's not going to be Jennings. So I just have a hard time. And Addison is kind of small. He plays so big that you think he's bigger. He's not even that big, but he plays so tough. So, and he's pretty durable too, which is kind of I don't know. So it's just if you're telling me Jennings is used, as a run blocker, yeah, for sure. But you're not creating explosive plays. You're not drawing up plays for Jennings. Jennings is there as the bailout, bro. Like he was on the 49ers. Third and Juwan. It's not third and Addison. No, it's first and whatever. First and 5. They got a 5-yard penalty and you're taking a fucking, crazy shot to Addison. Yeah, you're not.
Hell yeah, you are.
I mean, I think people forget about why we play best ball. This is best ball. I don't care if his floor is 0.7 points lower per week.
Yeah.
If you're telling me the offense is better because of Jennings, then the ceiling's probably even higher than it was.
For sure. I'm gonna definitely be buying the dip on Addison. What do you like here?
There hasn't even been a dip. He's going. Yeah, but there hasn't even been a dip. He's going in the same spot.
There's been a couple little times he's fallen.
Dude, and there's been a couple of drafts I'm in BBM recently since the news that he went at pick 72.
Right.
So it's a mixed bag.
It's not consistent.
But he falls in some drafts anyways. It's just it's not. People gotta understand that it's not a big deal.
I'm with you.
It's not even a deal at all.
All right. Do you like Moore?
I like Evans.
Evans. I can can get on board with that.
Half PPR, I like Evans.
Let's hope those hammies stay strong for one more year.
Well, when you have Jamar and Rasheed, you don't even need him to stay strong. You just need him to look. Like, can Evans have like a monster game, a must-have game? Yeah. So
I've won redraft championships because of Mike Evans' monster games. I love you, Mike Evans.
yeah, I need to hear like either from Mike, Rob, or from someone to tell me specifically how it affects Addison. And don't tell me don't tell me like I guess like in redraft minded or real life minded. Tell me how it affects Addison in best ball. Based on why we like, tell me how it affects him, like in what we're talking about in underdog fantasy, for example. Tell me how it affects him. I'm curious because like, look, I'm an Addison guy. I'm a Packers fan, but I'm an Addison guy since his rookie year. I like Addison a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So if he's gonna get cheaper, I'll just buy more. But I have to understand why he's getting cheaper because I don't understand what. I think he's too cheap to begin with because we knew the quarterback play was gonna be better, and it's gonna be better. You know. Okay, so then the Eagles bringing in Wicks, and the Eagles drafting a first round receiver and a second round tight end. So Devonta should fall a lot then, right? With that, like just because the money is brought in. I mean, he got less guaranteed money than Joshua Palmer.
Wow. I don't like hearing those two names together in the same sentence. If I'm looking for upside. All right, here we go. We get ourselves some Drake May here, or do we want to go Tyson?
I like Tyson. Fuck Drake May.
Oh, Drake May. Okay. No longer a family-friendly show, folks.
No, dude, we take Drake May like every draft. Dude, if Drake May fucking twists his ankle and is out for the year, or not the year, but I'm just saying, if he gets injured, we're gonna be like, oh my god, I'm so glad we didn't take Drake May.
Nah.
We might get him back still. So, dude, this guy took Sutton. Oh, okay. Oh, Mile High Pride. I like that, dude.
He's locking up. He's locking up the stack.
You got, dude. This is why you play the game. You play the game. Yeah. We'll buy the dip on Tyson.
Oh,
I mean,
absolutely.
I'm not even disagreeing that he'll get less opportunities in theory, but in terms of why I draft Addison, I guess like I'm assuming people draft him for the same reason I do. It's because he's capable of these monster performances, and I don't see how like we would have to rerun the projection. But I don't see how it would actually affect him for our scoring format in general. Like I said, I would never draft. Technically, last year I do draft Addison, but he goes so late in these like redraft leagues that you could just take a gamble on him. But like he's not someone I'm starting in my lineup or anything.
No, honestly, he bounces on and off the waiver wire sometimes because he's so volatile in redraft leagues. If you don't have a deep like 2 flex. You know, you're not starting like 2 flexes. Like he's hardly used.
That's how most of my leagues there were like 2 flexes at least, and then. But sometimes you're chasing points, and like, dude, like I need 30 points to win this week, and with this player, I'm capped at like 17. So why not take a shot on Addison? Good matchup, like stuff like that. It's just like Addison's perfect because some players can't get you 30 no matter what.
Right. That's good logic. I like it.
I'm not gonna lie. Like I literally considered starting Addison over JJ last year in one of those games because I'm like, dude, like JJ's not cutting it. Like, and Addison was spiking over him.
Yeah, makes sense.
Oh, fuck.
That was a bad year to be a first round JJ drafter.
Yeah.
What do you like here? You like QJ? You like
I like Mahomes.
get some? Oh yeah, we have Rashi. Good call. Sorry, I missed that. Good vision. Nothing slips through the cracks with you.
Nothing.
All right. Coming up on pick 99. I'm feeling a little Kyle Pitts myself, but if you see something else you like, let me know.
Man, what happened to Harold Fannin?
I'm good with Fannin too, since he's a faller. If you want to go Fannin,
Let's go Pitts, man. Keep it simple.
For sure. Let's keep it simple.
Yeah, I mean, Fannin would have to keep fall. I mean, like realistically, I'm not even a Gadsden guy, but I'd rather click on Gadsden over Fannin. Just like Fannin would have to be like. I just don't see what the upside is, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
The upside is like, let's just copy paste what he did last year and project that he's going to get even better, even though it was a dysfunctional offense that just spammed him every game, all game. Surely after what we saw the coach get fired for doing that last year, because the results, you can't do that in the NFL. This is not like, this is not like high school. I mean, not even high school. I mean, this is not like at the park, like pickup game or something. Or
flag
football term.
Yeah, I'm curious who the quarterback is going to be there, because obviously that's going to have, a decent effect on Fannin and the rest of the wide receivers.
I don't even care who's the quarterback. Even if the quarterback was Aaron Rodgers, I still think that you're not going to build the offense out of a tight end. So
no,
I would still
he's
like
still
have
an
the same
explosive
take.
player though. So that's.
So is
I mean,
Gadsden.
you're not going to build an offense out of Tucker Kraft, but he's still going to have explosive games. Like, what do you mean? You're saying you're not going to build an offense around Fannin. Well, you're not going to do that for Green Bay. You're not going to hopefully do that for Arizona. You're not going to do that for a number of offenses. What's the long-term effect of all those offenses?
Kraft is not a good comparison. Kraft is not a good comparison just because he plays so differently than Kraft. Then,
in the sense that he's a bad blocker and Kraft isn't, or what do you mean by that?
It's not even about. I don't care if he's a bad blocker. I'm just saying, like, you can leave Kraft, like, for every task that a tight end needs to do. Kraft is good. I don't need to say Fannin is bad. Kraft is so much better at being a tight end. And even Pitts is better at being a tight end. So we just have to understand what going back to, like, how does Jennings affect Addison? And how do these players get affected also by
what do you like here?
Rashad. I love Rashad.
Over Mason?
Yeah.
Projectable volume, ambiguous backfield, getting drafted right next to Aaron Jones versus
Rashad White is not ambiguous?
It is. I'm just asking questions. I'm here to ask questions.
Okay, so then the Broncos is ambiguous backfield too, or?
Yeah, it is. The Broncos backfield is ambiguous to an extent.
All right. I like Kelsey.
Get that double? I'm good with that.
Yeah. I just don't think we need like two running backs here, So we kind of just pick one and we keep it going because I mean, dude, we started with two running backs in the first 4 rounds.
Yeah, I'm okay with it in certain circumstances, but I understand why you wouldn't do that. So,
I'm not saying I wouldn't do it, but I'm saying if I don't have Mahomes, maybe I don't take Kelsey there. But I'm saying like I would prioritize getting the stack because, like, I mean, I think Kelsey's a good pick at this cost anyways, but like you know, you would probably change something around. Maybe you. It depends on your build, I guess. But
Yeah.
I'm okay with it, but it's just like if I have a stack that I like who's gonna score more points this year, Travis Kelce or Jordan Mason? And I can't even tell you definitively that it would be Jordan Mason. Well, I actually think Kelce is gonna outscore him, so like it doesn't even matter.
I can see that.
No, but then if you need running back points, like I like Jordan Mason in that case, but
yeah. You could make a case that, you know, Jeremiah Love might, you know, be splitting playing time with Connor. You could say that Travion Henderson is
Connor.
Volatile.
You didn't even say Algier. You said Connor, bro. That's crazy.
Oh, sorry, Algier.
You mean running back coach Connor?
He's going to be coming in on third downs. I'm guessing.
Bro, it's gonna be Algier, not Connor, bro. They didn't pay
on third
Connor all that
down.
money.
You're gonna give the ball on
Algier is the fucking most reliable running back in the league. What are you talking about?
I know, but I'm talking about. You mean in pass pro, or what do you when you say the most reliable? In what context?
You just said that he's gonna come in on third downs. No, it's gonna be fucking. It's gonna be Algier, man.
Be both of them.
Or Jeremiah Love, like, dude. James Conner's coming in on third down. Okay, I'm done. I'm done with this game, bro. I don't want to play anymore if that's what you need. Yeah, they paid
out. Done.
So
Connor's just done.
I didn't say he's done.
So when's he gonna play? If he's not coming in on third down, when's he gonna play?
Why would you bring him in on third down though?
Because he's a pass catching specialist and he's good in pass pro.
Okay, bro. How about Woody Marks? You like Woody Marks?
Yes.
All right. Let's keep it simple, bro. Dude, Algier is sick, bro, at pass protection.
Paulino, welcome in. Always good to see you.
Bro, this is crazy work. What do we have for the... Yeah, we might have to secure Trey Tucker here, to be honest. I'm kind of cool with that. I think our team is pretty done.
Over Boston?
Yeah.
We're there now, huh?
I've been there.
Okay, this is a good looking team. Let's go ahead and review it real quick for the audience. We are doing a puppy if you came in late. This is a 2-4, currently a 2-4-5-2 build. We have Drake May stacked up with Travion, and then we have a double with Mahomes, Rashee Rice, and Travis Kelce. Running backs are Love, Henderson, White, Rashad White, and Woody Marks. And then wide receivers, we have Chase, Rashee Rice, Mike Evans, Jordan Tyson, and Trey Tucker. Tight ends, Kyle Pitts and Travis Kelce. Let us know how we're doing. Course correct.
I feel great about Trey Tucker there if Naylor goes like 5 picks later.
Yes, sir.
Never early.
Never too early to pull up Nuke Tucker. I concur.
I like the divisional correlation. He's going to spike against the Chiefs.
All right, coming up on picks 166 and 171. What do you like here?
Boston.
You thinking like wide receiver? Or you thinking this like quarterback? That would probably be way more than we need, but I guess if you want to stack up Mendoza with Tucker and grab like a late Mayer or something like that, I don't know. There's some ways to play it.
I would either do quarterback or tight end. I'm not both. So this is tough, dude. These two tight ends are plenty. What are people doing? Pitts and Kelce is not enough a tight end.
I know, but there are times where
about you. You'll do
Mendoza.
I'm not talking about you. Look at our tight ends. Scroll to our tight ends. If you add a third to this, you're actually like, bro, your brain needs to be checked, bro. Pitts and Kelce is not. I'm not talking about you. I'm just saying, like, if people add a third to this, Pitts and Kelce is not enough. What is this, like 30 round drafts that you have all this like? No, let's fucking do Mendoza. Fuck this shit. Like, I mean, honestly,
So you
Here's
do
the
want to
thing,
do
though.
Mendoza. Okay.
I said either tight end or quarterback. Quarterback makes more sense than tight end. No. Come on. Look at our quarterbacks, dude. Hobbled Mahomes and Drake May's gonna get. He's one big hit away from being a vegetable. So,
Hey, what do we got
bro,
next?
I'm not even talking. I'm not saying that you said it. I'm just saying if someone looks at our tight ends and says it's not enough, Pitts and Kelsey is not
No,
enough.
I agree. I was just throwing things
The
out there.
fuck? I'm not talking about you. I'm just saying if someone says that to us, they need to get their head checked because like that's like a 2 elite tight ends, bro.
Hear ya. You like Nick?
I like Big Mike.
Big Mike.
I like Big Mike. We got Mendoza. Let's
get
lock
big.
in, bro.
It's lock.
I know I'm appealing to you because you love to kind of stack it up, and I'm in, bro. This is like the perfect 5. This 5 looks so sketchy if you think about it, but it's like the perfect 5.
Yeah. No, I'm with you.
Oh my god.
So now we just finish up with 3 wide receivers. That's kind of what we're looking at.
I think we have flexibility. We could go like 2 receivers and 1 running back, but you can make a case for 3 receivers, which I don't know how you feel about it, but I'm open to either one. I think you got 4, but the thing is, you got 4 through Tyson, but Tyson's kind of flaky. So, but then again, does it really matter?
You drafted any Chris Bell?
No, I kind of like this is my thing is just like I know Suss made a good point and like he made a good point and like I already agreed with it. I just wasn't drafting either one, but like on drafters when I had a Malik Willis and I drafted like this was on day 1. I just drafted Caleb Douglas because I'm like, well, first of all, he's healthy. He looks big as fuck. He looks like I would probably rather draft Douglas over Chris Bell because like, dude, it's not even that he's hurt now. It's just when you're hurt as a rookie, it stunts your development. You have to be even JMO, who's a baller, it stunts your development, man.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
So I don't like that for him. And our neighbor has 4 quarterbacks. Wait, open receiver? What's that? I mean, we could do Emmett Johnson with Mahomes, but
yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
I don't know. Wait, what's our running backs? We have Love. I don't know. I'm good with 5, to be honest. How do you feel about that?
It's borderline for me. I could definitely go 6, but
all right, let's do receiver then.
What do you like?
Just
Booty or Wicks or somebody else?
I like Booty. Yeah, I like Booty.
Okay, get ourselves a little double here with May.
I hope he gets traded.
Yeah. Wouldn't hurt, especially if AJ Brown is showing up.
God damn, they're trying to make us take Emmett Johnson.
This guy might take him. He's only got 4. We'll see. Just want. I mean, he's probably the best pick on the board, right?
Nah, let's take Wicks, man. Fuck it.
Wicks? Okay.
No, you just like always feel like, yeah, but like it's a bait. It's a bait. It's just a bait.
Fair. Okay.
No, I think like you could have justified like 2-6-8-2, but I think once we took the 3rd quarterback, it just like and I think it's totally fair. I mean, shit, you could have pushed Mendoza to the next turn, but does that really change anything? Mendoza's a young stud. Kirk Cousins is an aging, veteran who can't. He's not even like. I don't want to say good enough, but he's not he doesn't actually fit what Kubiak wants to do well. So I just don't see him really doing shit. He probably, I mean, even if he starts the year, I mean, how many games, bro? Like 4 to 6 if
How
he's
many
lucky?
games for Kirk until they bring him
There's
Mendoza?
no way. There's no way. I don't even think he makes it past 3 games. Like,
Whatever the bye week is, tell me what the bye week is, and that's when Mendoza starts.
I think he might start week 1.
He might. All right, coming up on our last pick here, and then we'll review the team. And then we're going to squeeze in one more puppy for you guys.
You know who I like, man, is Tyquan Thornton, low key. Super low key.
Tyquan Thornton, super low key. Over Pat Bryant?
I don't like Pat Bryant.
Over Jack Besh?
I don't like Jack Besh. I mean, Jack Besh is fine, but
I'm only
Tyquan Thornton is
suggesting
for
Besh
sure
because we have this stack, that's all.
and we have the stack with Tyquan Thornton, which is the reason that he suggested. And dude, if the best stack gets there, it's probably in week 18 DFS where it doesn't matter anymore because the Raiders have already secured the #1 seed in the AFC.
Yeah, for sure.
Which for our game doesn't really matter. I'd rather take the rookie wide receiver on the Raiders though. But like,
Yeah,
I like
You go Thornton.
dude, look at this guy, man. 19 receptions for 430. Wait, what? 19 receptions for 438 yards? And then, dude,
Wow.
Mahomes missed them a couple times too. Like,
All right, that concludes this first draft. Let's review the team, and then we'll jump over to another one.
did we cook or get cooked?
I think we cooked. So we ended up with a 3-5-8-2 build structure. Quarterbacks Drake May, Patrick Mahomes, and the rookie Fernando Mendoza. We have running backs Jeremiah Love, Travion Henderson, Rashad White, Woody Marks, and Mike Washington. Still working on a nickname for him. Wide receivers Jamar Chase, Rashee Rice, Mike Evans, Jordan Tyson, Trey Tucker, Kayshon Boutte for the stack, Dontavian Wicks, and Tyquan Thornton, also part of the stack, along with Rashee and other names I didn't mention, or mentioned but didn't say. And then last but not least, the tight ends, Kyle Pitts and Travis Kelce for the stack. So triple stack Mahomes, we double stack Fernando Mendoza, and we double stack Drake May. We are winning the quarterback room. Running back room is interesting. Definitely winning the wide receiver room and winning the tight end room. So 3 out of 4 and possibly 4 out of 4.
Dude,
what do you think?
I can't believe Paulino thinks I'm a Raiders fan, bro. That's crazy. Why would I be a Raiders fan? Raiders are up, man. Yeah, I'm a Packers fan. Why would I be a Raiders fan? I know a lot about the Raiders because I grew up in Oakland. I live like, you know, most of the people around me are either mostly 49ers fans at this point, but there's still Raiders fans and 49ers fans around me. So I just like, it's not like I followed their team, but it's like I kind of I hear a lot about the ongoings even without doing any research on my own. It's I mean, actually, like one of my friends is a Raiders fan, and he just tells me so much shit. And I'm just like, all right. And then but then it comes true. Like he kind of he's good at giving an unbiased breakdown, not because he doesn't play fantasy football, so he doesn't have any investments. He doesn't have any bags to defend. So he just tells me what he thinks is gonna happen. And he's been pretty accurate. So
that's nice. Well, while we wait for this to fill, why don't I go ahead and do a couple administrative things. This episode is sponsored by Fantasy Fitness. Are you guys ready to dominate your fantasy football leagues? If so, check out Fantasy Fitness. Whether you play best ball, redraft, or dynasty, it doesn't matter. Fantasy Fitness is here to help. They have all the latest fantasy news, player and team metrics. You can integrate your rosters, use the trade analyzer and the AI roster evaluation tools, and a whole bunch more. So go ahead and check out Fantasy Fitness at www.fantasyfitness.io. And this episode is also sponsored by Property Hub. Do you own a home or own and manage rental properties and struggle to find good quality tenants, collect rent on time, track maintenance issues and expenses? If so, check out Property Hub. They're an industry-leading mobile-friendly app that makes property management simple. From auto-pay rent collection, tracking maintenance issues and expenses, e-signing your lease, and a whole bunch more, Property Hub is a game changer. Don't believe me? Try it for free for 30 days and decide for yourself. Get started at www.heypropertyhub.com. You can find us on X at FantasyFitIO, or you can find us on YouTube at FantasyFitnessIO. If you guys like the content, give us a follow and a like.
Hell yeah.
Bring us back into the view like we never left. And we're about to start this second of 2 puppies drafting out of the 7-hole. We got Wife's Boyfriend in here, Miles 66, JDS 1000.
Wait, who's? Oh, I thought you were making a joke. That's his name.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Anthony 415, Speedy Keed. I'm not going to go through them all, but got some cool names in here.
Hey, listen. So the thing about besides the fact that I live around, that I understand about the Raiders just from a geographical standpoint, there's also the standpoint of I've historically, even I guess I've always been a Kubiak guy, just because I'm not really someone who just Shanahan tree or McVay tree. I don't care about if you're part of the tree. I just care about specific coaches, and he's always been one that I personally like. So historically, when everyone was chasing up the Falcons, and I was like, no, it's going to be the Saints way better than the Falcons. And I think that was actually true before everyone got hurt. Literally their 3 best players got hurt that year. Plus Taysom, if you count as a 4th. But I'm just always a Kubiak guy. I don't care about anything else. Nothing else matters. Oh shit, okay. I was about to say we can pull up a Monrob, but we get JT.
Heck yeah.
At 7.
I'm a big Gary Kubiak guy. That dude's
what about Clint?
Legit. Got me my 3rd Super Bowl here as a Broncos fan.
What about Clint, man?
Oh, Clint's the real deal. Don't get me wrong. I love Clint, but
Clint's the man with the master plan.
Clint might be smarter than his dad. We're about to find out.
It doesn't matter because his dad's not coaching. His dad's helping his son. Well, anyways,
his dad is definitely helping his son.
I don't care who's better. I don't everyone's oh, I like Clint Kubiak, so that means that he's better than his dad. It's bro, I don't.
I just like the scheme they run. It's effective and efficient.
I love that scheme. Did you saw that BBMI post I showed you that I got
You posted
JT
the new one or the one you sent me yesterday that I
got JT at 10.
Yeah, that's the one I want equity in.
I was hoping to get Genty back, but obviously that was too much to ask for. I was like, dude, if I got Genty back at 17 or whatever it was, or 15. Yeah. Well, I like Saquon and JT if that's possible.
It is. Yes, Gary is the GOAT.
I actually prefer Hampton over Walker anyways, so that kind of works out. I think there's a lot of arguments for Derrick Henry. I just think when you're going JT, it doesn't matter who you go next.
Mm-hmm. What about JT Neighbors? Do you like that, or because Neighbors is kind of coming back from the injury, you like that more with a first round receiver?
I don't care about the injury because we play for week 17. That's all we care about. I I don't care about the injury. Like, it's different if it was like the Ayuk or the Godwin thing where you're not sure if he's even coming back like till halfway through or later. Like, yeah, dude, like if he misses a month. Okay, so even if he misses a month, and let's say the pick that you could have taken over him averages 20 points per game for that month, you're not even down 80 points, but like, okay, technically like you only have 17 players. So, but is he not a player who can make up those 80 points in the next 4 weeks by, averaging like 5 points more than them per game? I don't know. It's just like, I'm not really worried about that. You don't have to finish first in your pod. You can finish second. It's totally fine to finish second. I'm not saying you aim to finish second. You pick the best players that win you money, but it's like, you can finish second unless you're going for the 100K first place prize in the regular season. If you're going for that, maybe Neighbors is a good pick because people are going to be drawn away from it. I just don't see why.
No,
like, if you miss half the year, then. But people are acting like he's not. First of all, people are acting like he would probably be ahead of Puka right now if he never got hurt. At the very least, between Puka and JSN. So people are excited about Dart. People are excited about, like, maybe not Harbaugh from an offensive standpoint, but they're excited from a cultural, like everything, just get the best players the ball, relax, right? I mean, Harbaugh's good at that.
Yeah.
Anyways,
more of a CEO.
We're getting
type.
CEO, 10K a day, baby.
All right. Well, there could be some falling Josh Jacobs value. I don't know if we want to go triple running back.
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
Well, we're not going to get Jacobs. So.
Never know.
I know. I mean, Jacobs at 31 is pretty easy, but this guy's on auto.
Like Brees or Olave? Yeah.
I don't like Brees. Olave. Keep it simple.
Right. I'm with you. All right, back to the board we go. Coming up on pick 42 next. Next, we'll be picking at 42.
I see people are getting unique with the HN Nico. But you know what's more unique when you do that is you give your neighbor CeeDee Lamb and Genty, which is just way better than that anyway. So I'm just saying, like, I get it, but I also, like, sometimes you have to preserve the the integrity of the sport. I mean, CD and Genty, what the fuck, man? That's crazy.
Yeah.
You're just gonna get like the running back one and the wide receiver one on the season? Fun.
Well, that's what we're up against now, so.
Yeah, but we have a chance of having two top 3 to 5 running backs in scoring, plus like the wide receiver, I don't know, 5 to 7. Like Olave was wide receiver 6 last year on that Saints offense, including the Rattler games, the Shuck adjustment games. So I love
Is there
that.
any world where you think Love should be going in front of Hampton?
Well, let's make our pick and then we'll what world? What's available? I don't know what's available for us.
Okay. Zay, Garrett, maybe we get one of those two. That would be ideal. Looks like we could.
Zay would be ideal.
Who would?
No, Zay would be super ideal. I have Zay a lot higher than Garrett in my rankings. But this guy's on autos. I don't know, whatever.
Well,
Is there a world? Is there a world where you take Jeremiah Love over Omarion Hampton? I mean, well, first of all, the question is why. Oh, okay.
Is he a better
What is there?
pick? Is he a better pick?
Is there a world? There was a world. It was called pre-draft, where I was taking Love over Hampton every time. And I'll tell you what. As much as I like Love, and as much as I like Love more than Hampton in a vacuum, if Hampton had Algier and Connor there, I would be like, you got to understand Love has to be so efficient, and there's no room for error, which I think Hampton just has a lot of room for error. Unless, like, I'm not talking about getting hurt, but I'm just saying, like, from a team perspective, Hampton's just gonna have because first of all, you're gonna put Vidal and Keaton on the goal line? You're not. I like Vidal. You're not gonna put him on the goal line over Hampton. I'm just saying, like, but like you can definitely see.
So goal line is absolutely locked up to Hampton, assuming no injury. We can just set that aside. I like that.
No, but for Jeremiah Love, I can't put that aside because first of all, Algier is amazing, and Connor's still, even at this age, still could be better than Jeremiah Love at the goal line. So like he has to run so pure from an efficiency standpoint that I don't like that kind of bet. I actually don't, because this is half PPR.
I'm just asking the question. I'm just asking the question because I think I think you brought in some pretty sharp analysis. So
I told you right after the draft, I was taking Love over Hampton every time. I was taking Saquon over Hampton. I was taking Love over Hampton. Once that draft happened, what was the first thing I told you? I was like, the first order of business is I'm taking Hampton over Love every time. That's what I told you. I'm never taking Love over Hampton.
Yeah, I know. We talked about that offline, so I wanted to kind of bring it on air. So I think it's.
Yeah, but I'm saying right after the draft, that was the first takeaway. Love, dude, the Lamar snipe was crazy work. You like Terry?
Yeah, I'd be Terry or Judkins here.
Yeah, Terry it is. Mostly because I know that Terry's not making it past stars. Oh, actually, Judkins isn't making it past stars either, but he has 3 running backs, so maybe he would. I don't know. Tyson at 55 when we just got him at 70 something is crazy.
Yes, that is. That makes that first team look that much stronger.
Terry is never making it past stars.
And Terry at 55. I like that.
Open the board. What does everyone have?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Puts us in a situation too, if we want potentially to get.
Oh, he left us Jaden, which I appreciate, because usually he'll take him naked, which I have no problem with that. He's a Redskins fan though. So Stars, I appreciate leaving us Jaden.
Yes, me too.
He's protecting the integrity of the contest by making sure that every room has a Terry and Jaden stack. Yeah, let's take Jaden here. Over Tate though? Oh shit. Wait, well, never mind.
That option.
All right. Well, we still appreciate the thought.
Yes, we do. Thank you, Star.
To be fair though, I don't really like. I don't think you have to take Terry like that. Terry's not a bad pick because you didn't get the stack. Same as like Jaden naked isn't a bad pick. So it's like, I actually like kind of prefer getting sniped because like, how much of your Terry is with Jaden if possible? You know, you're probably doing it at least 50% of the time, right? So being forced to, dude, Tate at 66 is crazy. You know what I say to that? No love for bad players. There's no love for bad players. And so, like, let me just tell you, the same way that I was slamming Mike Washington this year in the 230s and at pick 240 before there's only a few people who were in on him. People were in on Singleton back then. They weren't in on Big Mike. Last year at 240, I was clicking Bashal Tootin, RJ Harvey, DJ Giddens, right? DJ Giddens. I'm just saying, like, not every pick is a smash, but I mean, Tootin wasn't a smash either. But I'm saying when you look at the whole landscape of when I see Tootin in the 60s, and I'm assuming that he has to, because I think Mike Washington sucks at football, but he has like physical tools, and he got the draft capital in a good landing spot. Whereas like I know Bashal Tootin sucks at football, and now he has to be super efficient at this ADP cost, right? It's different when it's 200s, man. I'm telling you, like you don't have to be good at football.
But you can suck at football and get better at football. Like he could be a rookie last year and kind of suck and miss holes and have bad vision, and then work on it in the offseason and improve a little bit, right?
Rachaad White has been literally in the like improving for years and still not improved.
That's fair.
This is an easy click for us.
Yeah,
here.
It is if he's there.
I hope so. I hope we can get Parker back.
I know I want Parker back so bad.
I do. I actually want Parker. No, I don't want Paul. No, Parker. You gotta know your room. Stars loves Parker. He wants Parker back. We gotta take Parker.
But we don't. We're just trying to starve our person on the end. Like why not Pollard?
Dude, we have 2 anchor running backs. We need to get receivers.
And then we have Pollard who could hit the flex.
I don't care about Pollard. Dude, the people inside of us, like, I'm cool with them taking Pollard because, like, what's the difference with Pollard and Harvey, really? On this team, we could afford a Harvey, but I would rather get a T-Law stack coming back, which is not guaranteed, but nothing is guaranteed. I know Stars loves him some Parker, so we got to, look, we got to give a shout-out. We got to take his guys, man.
Okay, let's take his guys.
We got a divisional correlation too. Like that's cool. We got a Amon-Ra St. Brown at pick 79.
It is good. I mean, we do need to click guys that we don't click very often, and Parker's not one of those guys that I click very often. So it's good to mix it up.
There goes Addison. Snap picked off the board. I guess Jennings is not a concern. Jennings is not a concern.
All right, coming up here on pick 90, and then we'll recap the team. Got a few people trickling in.
Bro, people
probably my family members that I asked to join to help with the algorithm.
Oh, really?
Not just kidding.
Well, if you trickled in, then subscribe.
Yes, subscribe, give us a like and a follow.
You don't have to hit the bell for notifications because like that's super. I hate notifications, so like just subscribe and then you can see when it's live on your own time.
Trust the Sims.
What Sims? Oh, T-Law?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I like this getting Amon-Ra St. Brown stacked up with supercharged Goff. T-Law. I like that.
There you go.
Week 17, what if this is what you need? God, I hope not. I'm going to be broke.
All right, let's review the team. We are currently sitting on a 1-2-5-0. We have T-Law stacked up with Parker Washington. Running backs, JT and Omarion Hampton. Wide receivers, Olave, Flowers, McLaurin, Carnell Tate, and Parker Washington.
So we actually have a lot of divisional. I forgot we have JT, so we have a lot of divisional here.
A lot of AFC South divisional, and then a couple other pieces.
Dude, Dart at 94 is crazy. I'm actually at the point where I'm just taking naked Mahomes in the 100s every time. I'm like, dude, like I'm taking Mahomes I'm 9th, 10th round Mahomes. I'm just taking every time naked. I don't care. I'll figure it out. Emmett Johnson later. I'm at that point. This is crazy. What are we doing, guys? Like, do we understand what we're doing here? Like, so then, like, even Brock Purdy over Mahomes is crazy, but, like, QJ, like, you taking QJ over? No. That's not. It's just crazy what we're witnessing here. I don't know if I'm there yet. I don't know if I'll ever be there. And I think that's fine. You kind of have to be okay with that.
Yes, you do. All right, coming up on pick 103.
I think we grab Pitts here and just keep it simple, man.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, schedule comes out, what is it, next week? I think so.
May 14th.
Yeah, May 14th, so next week. That would be a good one. Detroit, New England. Sign me up. Kyle Pitts, we'll snap him up here at 103. And now we have our first tight end. Little NFC South divisional.
I don't care. I don't care about that. I don't care
I
about
don't
that.
either, but I don't. It's not a bad thing.
I just
what about New Orleans, Atlanta in either dome week 17?
Listen. I'll tell you like what I. Well,
they like them apples.
Last year when the schedule came out, I literally didn't look at it for 1 month. I literally blocked it out. I kept drafting like normal. I didn't look at the schedule, and I'm not saying looking at you have plenty of time of looking at the schedule. Make sure you're locked in on what matters and not like, these players like it was like everyone was just pulling up players like for the stacks and breaking tiers. And I think it's important to make sure that your tiers are set. There's always time. You can go to August and you can get you could do it in August. Like, I don't see the problem, I'm not saying like it's bad, but most people are not good at doing the tiers, man. They're not honest tiers. They're not.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, can you scroll on our team? What do we have here?
Yeah, we have Olave. We could maybe, if you like Shook, we could go there. We could just move on and go with like Concepcion.
I want to move on.
Probably want a running back with one of these upcoming picks, next two picks.
For sure. Let's grab Rashad then. Got Terry.
Welcome to the team. Rashad White, come on down.
I mean, I'm not really worried about quarterback because we have Tate. I mean, even worst case, dude, we have Pitts. Like, fuck it, man. Tua. Like, I'm just saying, like Cam Ward, sick. That'd be sick. I'm not really worried about quarterback.
Yeah.
It's like, I literally, here's the thing. Like, I literally went back and I'm not saying I looked through all my teams, but I looked through like probably 1/5 or 1/4 of my teams from last year that had like 2 or 3 quarterbacks, and like a lot of quarterbacks who, dude, even quarterbacks who scored well on the season as the third quarterback, they barely added points. That's the thing. Even 2 years ago when I had a bunch of like teams that had, but it was super cheap, so it was fine. But like Burrow, Jaden, and Baker on the same team, I was like, wow, like I'm actually surprised how little Jaden added to this team. Like, he was so good, but like the actual amount of points he had, and that's like he was like one of the top quarterbacks who barely added points. So then when you're talking about adding quarterbacks who are like bench risk and stuff, I'd rather just make up the points elsewhere if you're worried about points. Because I'm cool getting second place in the spot. I don't need to get first place in the spot. Stuff like that is just like, wow. So
are you taking any Shock?
Bro, he went ahead of us. I don't know. I'm talking about.
I'm not saying in this draft. I'm saying in general. If you have an Olave stack, are you taking?
I've been pushing. First of all, I've been pushing him and getting him in the 130s. I like at 127, at 131, or whatever. Like I'm not fading Shook, but I'm just saying, like, I don't. If I have Cam Ward, I'm going Cam Ward. Like, I like getting those certain players. It just depends. I have plenty of Shook, but I'm not prioritizing Shook either. Which is kind of where we're at,
Mm-hmm. That'd be Wendell Robinson if he's on the board here.
No, we gotta save some room, man.
You want to get like Tracy or something?
I kind of like Gainwell here.
Okay.
Your boy.
I didn't think Gainwell deserved to be in this tier. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm totally just.
That's crazy.
I'm totally just kidding. We had a conversation a few nights ago.
Okay, and like we're getting to the cost of like, so like where I'm kind of at is like, look, and this is what I was saying, like if it's Malik Willis, Daniel Jones, that's when I'll mix in Malik Willis. Like when Malik Willis is going, like I would be interested in Malik Willis, like, you know, in the 150s, you know, obviously ahead of Brissett and them, but I think people are overrating how mobile he is, like, or not how mobile he is, but like what that actually does. And it's like a floor play, you know, it's not a ceiling play.
Right.
That's okay.
Rushing is floor. That's a misconception for some people.
No, but the reason they misconceive or they have a misconception is because the quarterbacks who can rush and pass super well, that is ceiling, is if you have both.
Right. But that's a select few, and so it's easy to lump them all into the same category.
Yeah, there goes Cam Ward. So there goes Malik Willis. All right. I mean, shit. Tyrone Tracy's kind of sick here.
Yes, this is good price on Tracy.
Look, sometimes you know, like sometimes you get boxed out, and that's cool. Like some guy has 4 quarterbacks. That's cool.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
Can't cry over spilled milk.
Nope. Still got 2 in the back pocket.
I mean, Rodgers is always there. The rapist is always there. Dude, like sometimes, like if I'm going 3 quarterbacks, like, you know, 1 earlier and then like, you know, Rodgers plus rapist. Okay, I know, like I'm not really actually clicking Deshaun Watson, but I'm just saying, like, dude, like little like Tua plus Rodgers, like, dude, that's sick. Why do I need Brissett specifically? Like Brissett. Dude, Tua's the dog, man. You know, if you never got those hip injuries, man.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Yeah. No, and sometimes like you wait out. Like I don't think we're gonna get a quarterback back here, but like sometimes you wait out the room and you do get a quarterback. Sometimes you don't. Like what if we get Daniel Jones here? What if we get Bryce Young here? Is like Bryce Young that much worse than, you know? I'm fine with, like, if we get Bryce Young at 151, I'm totally fine with that. Plus, like, he's been kind of mobile. Like when he spikes, he doesn't even bring anyone with him because he's fucking like a little midget chicken with his head cut off, scrambling around. He's like Make-A-Wish Kyler. Not Make-A-Wish, but he's like a Dollar Tree Kyler.
Yeah. That makes
I would probably beat Jones over him just because we have JT. We can have a little fun.
Absolutely.
A little consolidation. But though, I don't know. Bryce maybe he's better. I don't know. Who do you like here? I mean, probably both of them go here, so won't even have to make that decision. Oh, okay. Fine. Bryce, come on down.
Welcome to the team.
I love that. Done at 2. This is 2 good quarterbacks.
Get ourselves some Njoku. Get a little theoretical stack.
I don't even know. Did he visit the? I'm saying the Panthers need Njoku. I never said he's going.
Oh, it's a good fit though. I mean, if you're gonna you know, think through scenarios and good fits, I think there's some sharp.
But he hasn't even visited them. He's been visiting the Chargers.
I know, but I'm not worried about that.
I'm worried about if we get Tucker back. But honestly, like, dude, if we paired Travis Hunter with Parker, no one's gonna have that pairing because in theory they kind of cannibalize each other. But what if they ping pong? Never know. You just don't know.
You don't?
Oh, dude, I would love Trey Tucker. Boston has correlation with the NFC South this year. But But I would take Tucker over Boston, obviously. But I mean, obviously, bro.
Okay.
Trey motherfucking Tucker. Yeah, Naylor over Tucker is crazy work. What are we doing, folks? What are we doing, folks? Oh yeah, I love that.
Trey Tucker for our 6th, pick 162, right at ADP.
I would feel so comfortable if he was my 3rd too, which is the funny part. But I get him as my 6th. What, bro? It's like, wouldn't you feel comfortable if he's just one of your receivers that has to hit? Like, ah, man.
For sure. All right, back to the board we go. Coming up on our last 4 picks here. We'll be picking next at 175. Wide receiver or tight end, most likely.
I'm cool with Mendoza too.
And Mendoza, yeah. He falls back to us. This guy that took 4.
I mean, the Bowers
guy
team
that
might
took
take
4
him.
kind of choked out the room a little bit, so I'd be surprised if he comes back.
I mean, there's plenty of quarterbacks left. So I
There
wouldn't
are.
be surprised if he came back. Well, the guy in front of us is probably going to take him, so.
In our range, Schultze.
No.
Okay. Calvin Ridley.
I don't care about a range. Wait, what's available? I just want, yeah. I mean, I think you're using that thing doesn't matter because people don't even follow that. What's at the top?
Debo. Grab some Debo.
Yeah.
Some Ridley.
Yeah, let's do Ridley. Well, actually, we could do Debo. Let's do Debo.
Yeah, let's do Debo.
You are right. You are right. I was mistaken there.
I was like, what are we talking about here? All right, 3 more picks to go. We're up to 7 wide receivers. We still have 1 tight end. Done at running back with 5, and then 2 quarterbacks.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just take the best players.
You like Sanders, the tight end for the Panthers?
No,
it's like a low
no,
ownership.
No,
18th round.
No. First of all, I like Tremble better as the tight end. So I've been a Tremble guy.
You don't think 3rd-year breakout? Nothing. Nothing
he
you've
sucks
seen?
ass. Dude,
I agree. I'm just saying there's
ass.
nothing you've seen on tape or in the analytics that say there's something here.
No, I don't give a fuck about analytics, but dude, Sanders sucks ass. That's why. Okay, so Sanders might have like a fucking year 9 breakout at this rate, but I'm
You're officially out, 100% out.
I was never in. So
you had some shares last year. We all had shares last year.
No, I did, bro.
He was on your BBM team.
Yeah, I barely. It was like a 2%.
All right, what do you like here? Sorry to cut you off. I don't mean to be rude.
Let's grab Tua, man. I like Tua.
Where is he? Okay. Get some divisional.
Yeah, I was never a Sanders guy. He was on my BBM, but that was for a very specific reason. Because I was trying to pair a player I didn't like with a player I liked. And then, yeah, it just so happened I had
kids. Do we want to pair a player we don't like with a player we like?
No, doesn't have to.
Just checking.
That team was very specific reason why I had Sanders on it. That team was in August. Do you remember that team was in August? And I told you that I paired CMC and RJ together, which I didn't like RJ at all.
Right.
And I liked CMC, but I didn't draft him because I wanted to build a specific way. And then I was like, okay, let me pair these 2 running backs I don't like together. Let me pair Sanders with this guy. It was just it was an August thing. This is not something I'm doing in May, right?
I'm just asking questions. That's what we're here for.
No, but you're leading the witness, but I'm not being led. I refuse to be led.
I'm not. I don't think I'm intentionally leading the witness.
All right.
I think for me it's Njoku here. I don't know how you feel.
Yeah, Njoku, little Njoku action. Love that for us.
Hope he comes back. But decent chance he will.
I absolutely love that for us.
And if not, then who else do you like at tight end?
I'm not worried. I mean, we could go one tight end.
That would probably be Njoku. I don't have anybody else. It's Njoku or bust.
Yeah. Cool. And then type in Panthers, just yeah. Okay. I mean, I like
interest in Tommy Tremble.
No, not a tight end. I like Leggett or Brazel. I like Leggett probably more.
No.
No,
absolutely not. I'm using my override.
No, dude, bro, we have a rookie already. We don't need a rookie. We need bro. People give up too soon. This is what happens, bro. Brazel's like a
fifth-year senior. I like the guy. He eats fucking raccoons and he brings them into the freaking locker room for his buddies. Like, he's a cool guy, but I'm not putting him on my fantasy team.
He's gonna be starting this year with Coker and Brazel's fine. But I'm just saying
I'd rather click Mechie. Give me a break.
You gotta get out of your own head. This doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you think about whatever. It just matters about the draft capital, what's gonna happen, and Brazel has a chance.
Brazel could be Christian Watson.
He's not Christian Watson. Not Christian Watson.
He could be. He could be Robbie Anderson.
Okay, let's just split the difference. Let's just draft Darnell Mooney then. Let's just not draft any of these guys. If this is the level of analysis we're bringing, then. I mean, Wicks. Oh wait, Wicks got all this money. Why don't we just draft Wicks? Cool. He got $12.5 million. So like, why are we getting a discount if Juwan Jennings got $13 million, $8 million guaranteed? Why don't we just click Wicks then? Okay. Dude, he projects for 1.6 points more than Brazel, man.
Well, Mooney's out, so now it's Wicks or Brazel or Leggett. I mean, I'll do Leggett if you're insistent, but I'm Brazel over Leggett.
I'm not Brazel over Leggett. I think, like, in an ideal world, you just draft both on the same team, but we don't have room for both, so. Because the thing is, like, no, I'd rather have Wicks over Leggett, but okay. I'm just saying, like, for the stack, I'm cool with. I think to be closed on Leggett is probably wrong because it doesn't really matter. We've seen these players, dude. Everyone was out on.
Let's just take Leggett
over Wicks.
No, I mean, I don't know. I'm fine either way.
Look, if you want Brazel, I'm cool with Brazel. I don't think it really matters, to be honest. I mean, we're splitting hairs. I think, like, do you care about the stack or not? I don't really care about the stack, to be honest. So, like, we could do Wicks too.
Nah, let's go Brazel.
I don't care that much.
Let's go Brazel.
I mean, we should have just went fucking Troy Franklin, bro. But he got sniped though.
Yeah, I was gonna say he wasn't even there to pick.
Yeah, I mean, Brazel's cool. I'm not really a big Brazel guy.
He's just like a one-play guy, which is like that's what we look for sometimes in fantasy.
I literally look for Wicks who could consolidate a decent target share.
Okay. Well, mistakes were made. Bullshit showed up on the last pick.
I think it's fine. I think we got to stop at 2 tight ends was good. So I like the stopping at 2 tight ends. I like getting Tua. So I think it was clean, man.
Yeah. For sure. Let's go ahead and review the team and let the audience decide how we did, either now or in future YouTube comments once they rewatch this or watch it for the first time. All right, with that in mind, drafting out of the 7 hole, this was our second of 2 puppies. We ended with a 3-5-8-2 build. Trevor Lawrence, Bryce Young, and Tua Tagovailoa. Trevor was stacked up with Parker Washington. Bryce was stacked up with Brazel, and Tua was stacked up with Pitts.
And Debo when he signs with the Falcons.
Yes, and Debo when he signs with the Falcons.
I love that for us.
Running backs, we have JT, Hampton, Rashad White, Kenneth Gainwell, and Tyrone Tracy.
Oh yeah,
Wide
I like that
receivers,
5. That's a good 5.
That's a real good 5. Wide receivers, we went 8, and it was Chris Olave, Zay Flowers, Terry McLaurin, Carnell Tate, Parker Washington, Trey Mother effing Trucker, and Debo Samuel, and Chris.
Did you say
Christian Watson,
Trey
Christian Brazel. Christian Brazel.
Did you say Trey Trucker?
I said Trey Mother Trucker or something like that. I messed it up.
That's great.
I got to figure out how to do that for future pods. And then tight ends Kyle Pitts and future Panther David Njoku.
Okay, I hate it when you say that. Future Panther.
Everybody knows it's a joke. It's a joke.
Damn, bro. But it's so controversial because he's literally supposed to go to the Chargers and kill Gadsden.
And that's not going to happen.
But he's been okay. Well, once he lands with the Chargers, we can draft cheap Gadsden where he should be. So there you go.
I like that.
I mean, he would have to take a big pay cut. So I don't know.
If you guys like the content, you can find us on YouTube at Fantasy Fitness IO. Subscribe and give us a like if you guys are enjoying it. You can find us on X at Fantasy Fit IO. We'll be drafting all summer. Time box, BBM. I don't know, maybe even a big dog. We'll just have to see what we're up for. I don't know if we'll put that on stream, but we could review the team afterwards. This episode was sponsored by Fantasy Fitness. Be sure to check out Fantasy Fitness at www.fantasyfitness.io if you guys play fantasy football, which I'm guessing you do if you're listening to this. This episode was also sponsored by Property Hub. If you own a home or own and manage rental properties, be sure to check out Property Hub at www.heypropertyhub.com. Any last minute comments about these teams or anything else that's on your mind?
Well, nothing's on my mind right now, but I think one thing is just it just depends on how everyone feels about specific situations and players. But right now, people are craving for information even if the information doesn't actually do much for the game that we play, people are looking for some reason to move players around in a different order. Mm-hmm. So, like the thing we talked about with Addison, Jennings, all this stuff. And it's like, at the end of the day, it's a very, very minimal impact for fantasy. Maybe it has an impact. Like my thought was, I'm kind of interested in Mason more now and Jones, because, Jennings is a good blocker. So maybe that just helps the run game. I don't know. Cause don't get over your skis. Don't, just stay true to your beliefs. If you're a Jennings guy, then go crazy. You got I guess a decent landing spot, but man, on the Dolphins, I would have been pretty bricked up. So stay true to don't get too excited. It's a long off season.
Awesome. Love the advice. Well, we'll be on before you guys know it. And until then, peace.
Peace.